Hello and welcome YF. This is Takio speaking yet again, doing a quick deck profile for a user by the name of, what was it, Chubota1, and it's about the Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes Maiden. So I'm going to go through a quick deck profile, the one that I use here at my locals. So, let's get on the show, shall we? First and foremost, your Blue Eyes White Dragon. I run 3 of them, so I like to run 3 because why not? A personal little favorite is Alexandrite Dragon because I use Rescue Rabbit along with the Alexandrites to get a instant XYZ on the field. Honest, because every light deck needs honest. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Of course, another main component of the deck. You must run him. Now, this is a more personal tech of mine, Bright Star Dragon, because when you summon him and you already have a maiden on the field, you can instantly go into either Black Rose Dragon, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, or my favorite, Star Eater, as you'll see later on in my profile. Like I said, he's personal tech, and he's also helps with the rank 4s and whatnot. I personally like to use 2 max Cs, only because, it's good. I only use 2 Whitestone Legends, because I feel that 3 clog the deck way too much. So, I mean, it's good, yes, but you already have like 6 tuners, and they're all, of course, level 1. Then you have the 2 effect veilers, because why not? It's light, it's a tuner, and it's really good. And the star of the show, Maiden. Now, you were asking about what happens if she is face down. If you were to place her face down and your opponent attacks into her, because of game mechanics, her effect to negate and summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon is missed by game mechanics. You never want to set Maiden ever. You always want to start her off in attack position so that your opponent knows that you are not messing around and she can just run rampant. And for another thing, if she's targeted, say like Book of Moon, you can activate her effect and summon a Blue Eyes, but with her face down, you won't be able to use the next attack unless you somehow get her to flip face up. Then her effects actually reset based on game mechanics. So anytime she's targeted by like Book of Moon or like Mind Control or Forbidden Lance, stuff of those natures, her effect to summon a Blue Eyes will happen. But then if your opponent attacks her after you summon that Blue Eyes from that effect, you cannot negate and special summon another Blue Eyes because you can only activate her effect once per turn. That means one of her effects and only one of her effects. But that's what makes her so good. As to the spell and trap lineup, obviously Dark Hole, and as you can see, all my dark cards are max rarity for most of them. And then I like to use 2 trade-ins because you're always going to have at least 1 Blue Eyes somewhere in your hand, and it's just really good draw power. Now, for the style of my deck, I use only 2 Silver Cries because it's good, but 3 kind of clogs, and you're not always guaranteed to have a Blue Eyes in the graveyard by that time, but it's still good. Now, this is what really speeds my version of the deck up. Dragon Shrine. Now, this card is really good. You dump a Blue Eyes, dump a Stone, get a Blue Eyes in hand, trade them. You just thinned your deck 5 cards with only 2 cards. I mean, you can't get any better than that. It's really good. And it really helps speed up the deck. Another personal tech, 2 Forbidden Lances. They're always good. You always want to run Lance. Or Dress. And also as a personal tech, I like to run 3 MST because I absolutely detest back row. I hate back row. I really do. As for my traps, this is all personal preferences, but you can always run whatever you like. As you see, my nice ultimate rare Solemn Warning. Bottomless trap hole, because why not? Compulse. It is so good. Especially if you need to save a maiden and like trigger her effect. Torrential Tribute, also good. 2-dimensional prisons, because it's just that good. And then the last of my personal techs are called the Haunted, because I could also, with Dragon Shine, dump Blue Eyes, dump Red Eyes Darkness Metal, use Call of Haunted, get Red Eyes, then get Blue Eyes, and then just continue from there. It's just really, really good. So, thank you, Chubado, or whatever your name is, or however you pronounce it. If you like that deck profile, that's good. Oh, the extra deck. Haha, that would be good, right? Alright. Now, these are all personal techs. Gaga Cowboy, because he's really good at being burned for the rest of the damage. Abyss Dweller, because it's really good against mermails and stuff like that. My Stroke. Starliege Ballet Dynamo, because who doesn't like getting a boss monster's attack to 0 and just being able to ram and draw if destroyed. It's just so good. Black Ship of Corn, because it's obviously a staple in every deck pretty much that can XYZ. This is another main component of the deck, is Queen Dragoon Dejin. She also brings back Blue Eyes, and you can synchro with it, and then have more fun, and then she also provides protection for your dragons. You got Constellar Omega, who loves a 2400 beater with Lance already attached to it. It's just so good. And then some personal text, Thunder and Dragon. I usually go into that after I summon an Azure Eyes, and, you know, just blow the field, and I still have everything with it. Just get around pesky things like Canister and stuff like that. You got, you know, 107. It's really good. And obviously, since you have level 4 and level 1 tuners, Allied Justice Canister is a wonderful tech. Just get around everything. You got your Ancient Sacred Wyvern to go into that possible OTK if you get lucky enough, but it's still a personal tech. You know, Black Rose Dragon. You know, gotta love this baby. It's just that good. You know, level 7, blow up the field. Then I run 2 Azure Eyes. I don't run 3 because I run that. My beautiful ultimate rare Star Eater. So, I love people's faces when I bring out Star Eater on them. I never expected. All you would have to do is have Maiden on the field, summon your Bright Star, target Maiden, summon a Blue Eyes, and then use Maiden and Blue Eyes to make Star Eater. Or you can use Maiden and Bright Star to make Black Rose Dragon and Ancient Sacred Wyvern. So again, thank you for listening to me, and if you have any further questions, you're always welcome. And have fun at YF.